caught the inside corner, according to Jansen Visconti. Jazz disagreed.
Jazz better watch out. Once you start to look back.
Moving on and didn't really give much credence to it. But Jazz sat right next to Mel and kept going. Asked him to stop one more time and finally threw him out of the game.
Others would very much like to answer here in the bottom of the first inning. And that is strike three. Profar doesn't like it. Ends the inning. Throws the bat. And the helmet has been tossed. Ejected by the home plate umpire, Ramon De Jesus.
Ooh, and he hits Siri. 3-0 mistake. And
in the leg.
And they just toss him. They just tossed Freddie Peralta.
That is really bad.
And Pat Murphy just got tossed. Seems excessive. Chris Guccione going right back at Pat Murphy.
Bad luck with umpire. Clearly was frustrated. David Bell raced out in defense of his pitcher. And he gave the guff to Corey Blazer, tossed almost immediately. And this went on pretty much the entire time we were away.
26. And somebody just got thrown out in the Yankee dugout. Looks like it could be James Rowson. They have not liked the strike zone all day. Yankee hitting coach has been ejected, but that seems more like a cumulative complaint.
There's a little controversy between James Hoy and somebody in the dugout.
And somebody just got thrown out. James Hoy not having it here in this first inning. That is Drew Butera.
Yep.
Gets by the catcher. Here comes Frelick to the plate. And they are saying Pat Murphy gets ejected for the first time. And Ricky Weeks.
And he strikes him out. You can tell Lawrence Butler frustrated.
I got to tell you, Lawrence Butler is going to head to the showers. John Tumpain.
Mark Kotze might follow. He's going to come out and have a conversation.
Well, and in that spot right there, look, it's the 9th inning.
And that Corey Ruiz, who is.
Anything else to say? You're gone. Okay?
Oh, okay, Hunter.
Well, there you go. And now Aaron's saying I didn't say anything.
You're gone.
Base hit. That's going to knock in.
Behind his head, and
here we go.
Out to second goes Adames and Hoskins. Ramirez exchanging, and the umpire's saying we'll handle it.
That's got to be a warning. It has to be. They just threw Ramirez out of the game. Oh, wow.
He did it again. He did it again. He called another balk. The first 3 balks of his career, and now Donnie is losing.
Bounces back after the home run, and now is barking at Brian Knight.
And he has been tossed from this game, and he's going to get his money's worth. He thought he made the pitch.
Said to the dugout that it did. And possibly could have, but as it skips by, maybe off the top of the shoe. He had to say something to the dugout because it looked like he turned and looked in there, and then they asked.
Strike three. The curve is in there. Strike three called, and Winker doesn't like it. A curve. The home plate umpire, Winker's been ejected. He struck out a high curveball to win the 8th. And now Service pleading with the home plate umpires.
1-1. I would think, John, that he's been thrown out because he can't argue balls and strikes, so he's going to get his money's worth now.
4, he struck out 4. And I think Aguilar just got thrown out of the ball game. It started with some
It's usually how an argument with your.
Ooh, that could have been down. Come on.
Half didn't like the call from John Tumpain right there. And Ian Happ's been ejected, and David Ross has ejected the headset.
And Ollie's just been ejected. He's going to get his money's worth now.
What he's saying is pretty correct, too. He said, you tell me where the strike zone is tonight.
Oh, man. Rung him up. Yeah, it's getting bad now. That wasn't close. No, it's getting bad now. It's been a terrible strike zone. Big zone all night, and now Narvaez is giving him an earful, and it's tough to
say. Swung at that ball, and Peterson's going to argue he can't believe it. He tosses the helmet, and Jock Peterson is struck out. Heard the tick.
Just got tossed.
So Chris Conroy had heard enough.
Strike three. Well, you could see Titchener has a very wide strike zone. He punched out Gallo and Judge on pitches that were clearly outside. And so it begins.
Well, the dugouts are a long way away.
That one gets the edge as well, and Carter Kieboom is not happy with Bill Welke. And he's gone. Kieboom gets run.
Remember, he struck out on a slider that was 2 balls out last time, so he's still frustrated from the.
Hey, dude, those are 3 brutal misses. What's the deal here? Chris Conroy's coming. That might be it. He got
tossed. Got hit the first game.
Yeah, that's. Yep.
Here it comes. Called strike 3, and Schwarber is thrown out of the game, and he had 0 issue with getting thrown out. Making it very clear you've missed him inside, outside, up and down. Kyle Schwarber thrown out.
2. And a fastball gets him for strike 3 call. Vladdy really unhappy with that one. But that one did appear to have the bottom of the zone. Did Vladdy get tossed? Charlie is out arguing, and now Charlie is gone.
And that one just clips the outside corner. Getting loud, and here comes Aaron Boone. He didn't like that call. Well, he must have been thrown out already because they would not allow him to be barking that much.
Walk to the Angels dugout. Joe Madden has been thrown out of the ball game. While we were at commercial break, Madden was at the mat. Comes out, Mark, to say, hey, time's up, and then Madden had some words with him like
arguing over one of the calls, so either Rizzo or Boone got thrown out. And the fact that Rizzo's out there arguing, it was probably him because he'd be thrown out automatically. Manny Gonzalez pointed to
Can't afford that. That was as demonstrative as we've ever seen Zach Gallen on the mound with an umpire right there. And John Lipka walking out to the mound. Jose Herrera has to get in front of him. And here comes Torey Lovullo, and Lovello's been ejected.
And somebody just got thrown out. It was Mark Kotsay. Mark Kotsay just got thrown out by Mike Malinsky, who seems to be the owner of a little bit of a short fuse. So Mike Malinsky went out to the mound to break up the meeting, and he throws out Mark Kotsay. Sometimes.
And he did go, says plate umpire Vic Carapazza. And Choi not happy about that. And the Rays bench not happy.
Well, Kevin Cash, he is well.
That's the way the rules work. I mean, that was at the head. Behind him and at his head. Yeah.
4. The umpires are saying that Luis Garcia interfered with Hoskins in the baseline between 2nd and 3rd, and they are giving Hoskins home plate. And now Davey's been run. It's the crew chief, Dan Iasonia.